Yo, what's up, you guys? It's your boy Trey.
And it's your girl Terry.
Beauty like that with some brains to match. Why wouldn't I wanna tell the world about you, about you, about you? Why wouldn't I wanna tell the world about you, about you, about you?
And this video is gonna be about how me and Terry got started talking through everyone's assumption that we mess with each other. So without further ado, I'm gonna let Terry take it away.
Wait, no, you gotta start, because I don't know where you want to
Take it
start
away.
from. Okay, well, I'm gonna explain to you guys how we first met. It was back in June. In late June. Who inboxed who first?
You.
I think I commented like a little emoji on his picture because he looked cute. And at that time I was looking for a guy to collab with anyway, to do a bikini haul, like rate my bathing suit video. So I commented on his picture and he commented back, and it was just dead after that, right?
Alright, so she had like 3 photos of mine, and I had like 3 back. Then she had commented on one of my photos, and I commented back like under the same photo that she commented under, and then I went on her photos and found something to comment under. So then later on that day, or maybe the day after, that's when Terry inboxed me the heart emoji, and I inboxed her back, and we was talking about something. But after that, it was just a dead situation after that. Like, it just wasn't nothing. After one of us said something, we was having a conversation, and conversation just ended. And after that, it was nothing at first. It was just, everything was said, then boom. And then after, I was like, that's when I had I was in a RV with this guy who's a fat ass and a guy we call Diva. I was in the RV with them, and I needed to get out of the RV so bad that I hit Terry up again and asked her if she
using me.
And asked her if she needed to do it. Well, did she want to do a video? Then that's when we picked up on a conversation again about making videos and doing a collab for for my channel, but for her channel too. So we was making different videos for each channel. Boom. So after that, that's when I asked where she live at, and she told me where she stay at. So then I was like, all right, I was gonna lift to her house, or to the dorms, cause she went to college in LA. So I had lifted to her college dorms and had got lost because the Lyft driver wouldn't take me into the dorms. He just dropped me off in like the middle of this intersection street thing. So I didn't have her number, so it wasn't no way I can just call her. I can just DM her. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just try to find my way around here. So then we ended up exchanging numbers, and then I FaceTimed her while I was looking for where she was going. So as I made my way into the dorm areas, I heard her singing. Like, we was meeting up in the middle, but I overheard her singing. But I didn't know it was her because I wasn't paying attention to her on the phone. I was paying attention to who I was hearing singing. So eventually we came across the corners to see each other, but I had looked at her, but she kept acting like she didn't see me. So when I saw her, I was like, oh, okay, she's a cute girl, whatever.
He was like, oh, that was you singing?
I didn't get to that yet. I was saying what was going on in my mind. I'm like, yo, all right, she cute. That was it. And then that's when I was like, oh, that was you singing? Because it sounded good. I don't know what happened. I don't know, because it don't sound the same now.
Move,
but
get out.
When I heard it, I was like, oh, okay, that was you singing? Oh, it sounded real good. Like, da-da-da. Then I started telling her how I got lost, and the Lyft driver wouldn't take me to her place. So after that, then I'll let her go. I'm gonna punch in every time I feel like you miss some shit. Go.
Yeah, so we basically got in the house, and we were just talking, trying to get to know each other a little bit before we had actually recorded the bikini haul, because you know those type of videos you gotta be somewhat comfortable around each other. So we were just getting to know each other. I remember I kept picking at him because he has long hair, so I was like, what are you, like, you're not just black? And he told me his tribe name, and we were just laughing about that for like 30 minutes maybe.
You was the only one laughing. Keep going.
I was laughing about his tribe name, and yeah, after that I think we just recorded the video. Didn't you end up spending the night that night?
Yeah, so after we did this video, she offered that I could spend the night, and
I was in the dorms by myself, and I don't like staying there by myself because I'd be scared. So I kind of threw hints at him that I wanted him to spend the night, but it wasn't on no like couple type shit or nothing. It was just like having a friend spend the night because I didn't like being there by myself. So he was about to sleep on the floor, and I was like, no bro, you don't have to sleep on the floor, we could just sleep on the bed, but we could face different ways or whatever. Yeah.
And when I got her bed, I stayed on my side. For all y'all niggas out here who was like, you ain't pull a move. Nah, I stayed on my side.
And I didn't even try to touch you on purpose. I'm just like, I'm not still when I sleep, so.
I just ain't want her to think like I was trying to bust a move on it, like.
Yeah, he was super respectful. Like, I was actually surprised that he didn't try to make a move, because that's what guys usually do, but he was really respectful, so.
So after that,
the next day you just went home.
Yeah, the next day I went home. Fast forward, I met her dorm room friends that she was in the dorms with.
Point of that is just that we was just always friends. Like, we was real good friends. Like, we started to grow a good friendship, and we just had like the friendship that we kind of tell each other. We told each other a lot of stuff about like everything about our like dating life. We just talked about YouTube a lot, all that different type of stuff like that. We were just good friends. And then I think it got to the point where, I'm just kind of fast forward so y'all don't even know every single detail, but it got to the point where I needed to move out of dorms because I was getting ready to finish, so I had to move out. And at the time, he was also looking for somewhere to stay, or whatever the case may be. So I was just like, and I had another friend, so we're just like, oh, let's just all be roommates or whatever. So we ended up finding an apartment, we moved in together. We all had our own rooms or whatever the case may be, but that was that.
Now, here's what I want to put on the table for everybody. So, I had my set of girls that I was messing around with. She had guys that she would, I guess, yeah, she was messing around with. Me and Terry had nothing to do with each other. Like, it got to the point where every time I would talk to a girl, everything would go good. As soon as I mentioned I have a girl roommate, and Terry would enter my room. Like, we got this thing where, yeah, we usually a knock but bust right in the room. Like, it was just because we didn't look at everybody like that. Like, we got another guy roommate, and I do the same thing to him. He does the same thing to us. We knock on the door, and bust right in the room.
Yeah.
And it's cool because
we all just cool like that.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
No,
like, unless one of us is on the phone with somebody, that's when they'll mention it like, oh, and I'll be like, oh, I am. But, we had nothing to do with each other. So every time I was on the phone with a girl and I mentioned that I had a girl roommate, shit went left. They didn't want to fuck with me no more. Or if Terry would knock in my room and bust right in there, they'll get mad and be like, why this girl just busting in your room like that? Well, one, this is my roommate and a friend of mine, so I don't understand. I don't know what to tell you. And two, this insecurity that you're showing me, like, that's a personal problem. So, same thing with her. The guys didn't like me for some odd reason. Even if I had nothing to do, I would not be in Terry's room for a whole week. Nothing. And as soon as they hear that they got a male roommate and they seen a picture of me, they instantly didn't like me. Only because Terry told me that they thought that I was attractive and they thought that Terry was messing with me. And in my defense, I appreciate the compliment, and on another defense, it's like, yo, y'all niggas is weird for like being insecure because I look good. Like, that's weird. That makes me feel uncomfortable because it's like, oh, that cute nigga in your house?
Yeah, it was just like, people just felt like I look good, he look good, so there's no way that two attractive people could be living in the same place and not liking each other or anything. But we really didn't like each other. Like, we wasn't really attracted to each other. We just both had our own thing going on, and we just had that understanding that, yeah, you cute, I'm cute, but I just don't want you. Like,
and since it's 2019 and sex is a big thing now, for all y'all niggas and girls, just because she got a big butt and boobs, that did not mean I wanted to instantly just tear that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You would be like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? She got a fine body. Ooh, yeah, I would. But goddamn, like, I ain't had the urge to, like, yo, as soon as she give me the opportunity, I got no, bro.
Yeah,
I still be telling girls no. Sometimes it wasn't like that. Y'all niggas just sick.
And then it got to the point also where we was doing like a lot of collab videos together, and then when people, like when my guys that I was talking to or girls that he was talking to saw the videos, they just for some reason thought that, oh my god, y'all have some type of chemistry going on. There's no, cause mind you, we was playing this whole like crush thing, but that was just for like, you know,
the YouTube entertainment.
Yeah, YouTube entertainment. It was nothing. But people just like, oh my god, y'all have so much chemistry together in these videos. Like, how can y'all just be friends? Da 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 da. So we like, bro, it's acting. Like, what do you think people in movies do? They act. Like, we're acting. Like, I don't know.
And every girl I talked to, they instantly wanted me to showcase them. Like
post me, you post her.
Yeah, they don't want me to do a video with her. They want me to post her, like post whoever I'm talking to. They want to post them instantly. Like they instantly wanted to be with me, and it don't work like that. Like I told him, I said, man, look, why don't you just let us be a thing? Let us do this acting stuff. Get them what we gotta get, and it'd be better off for us at the end because we just break up at some point. They weren't trying to hear that. Like none of them was trying to hear that. They just wanted me for myself. And the thing is the girl that I messed with didn't want to be on video. Like they didn't want me to record them at all. So if I was vlogging and they was with me, I couldn't show them. So of course that would have been awkward and boring. So
yeah,
eventually it just didn't work out. So fast forward from all those assumptions, me and Terry was just like, bruh. Well, every girl, I told Terry, I said, well, I can't mess with nobody because every girl I talk to find out about you and then it's no talking to him again. Terry, I'm going to assume she felt like, you know.
I think it wasn't so much of that. It was just like the people that I was messing with or most messing with, like they wasn't really treating me right. So I was just ready to give up on it at any moment anyway, because it was like I was putting in so much effort, and they was just like, I don't know the right word for it. Like it wasn't just the same type of energy given off. So I was just like, yeah, if it ends, it ends. Like I don't really care. Oh, and let me clarify real quick. When I say that all the guys I was talking to, please do realize that, or talking to or messing with, it doesn't mean nothing sexually. But you could talk to multiple people at one time to see like which person you would end up choosing. You just kind of feeling everybody out. Yeah, but I would always go in his room like unhappy, crying or something, like telling him a different story, and he would just always listen to me. So
I was just like, you know what? There is no girl out here. Well, I don't really mess with girls out here. So, cause every girl I met out here it was something. You gotta either know somebody, they want to know your bank account, what you drive, where you live at. After I didn't met 5 girls who said the same thing, at that point I made the assumption I would not mess with no girls out here
in LA.
And all the girls that I tried to make a thing back at home just was on some other shit, and I was just like, you know what? I already live in the house with this girl. Every girl that I mess with made the assumption that we mess with each other.
Well, don't sound like I was the last resort, because that's what it sounds like.
So, not trying to make it what she just said, but I said, you know what? Why not give it a try? You never know. So, we still friends. We still friends at the end of the day. How we made it official? No, because we still touching the waters. We don't know. The girl be under me like 24/7. I could barely breathe until I be able to play the game.
Wow, don't act like you don't be under me sometimes too.
When I sleep.
Wow, okay, we gonna let that slide.
Or when I get like a little affection, you know what I'm saying? Cause see, I'm just not that guy to show 100% affection. I can show 50%. And then sometimes it's just like, you got what you got. You be happy, or just don't blame me for the problems you have with the next man, you know what I'm saying? So
okay, Travis Scott.
That's not Travis Scott, that's Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates! My bad, I had to picture of him in my head. That's the picture I had in my head, but I just said the wrong name.
Don't disrespect.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, man, that's how I ended up. I mean, like I said, we be having fun. It don't really feel like a relationship.
I mean, I could say all in all, I guess, like, because people still go on another, like, just what happened or, like, how it happened. So, number one, like we said before, we start off as friends. And I think that's very important in any relationship. You start off as friends with somebody. People say that and it sounds corny, but it's really true, because over the time as we was friends, I started to develop the things that like I actually liked about him. And I already told him, like, one of the main things I like about him is that he always listens to me. Like, every time I have a problem or my feelings hurt about something, like, he always listened to me first, and he didn't just assume or, like, you know, just make me feel bad about it. Like, he just was always listening, and I really like that. So I guess that's like the thing that attracted me to him most and made me like be like, okay, let me get us a try then or whatever.
I guess for me, she just reminded me of my mom. I know that sounds weird. No, I don't have a fucking crush on my mom. Little things she did reminded me of my mom, because I'm in LA. My mom is on the East Coast, so of course I miss my mom. But since I don't have my mom here, it's the little things she does that remind me of my mom. Plus, her personality is pretty cool. She's working on her attitude. That shit blows the fuck out of me, but she says she's working on it. I've seen 2% of the
whatever. 2% progress. At least give me 10.
2% of the progress, so
yeah.
It is what it is.
And then the last thing that I wanted to say is that I guess like we starting this channel like right now because we want to be able to like give the whole journey of how we actually start dating if we do start dating, you know, so you guys can see all that. And damn, there was something else that I was gonna say. Yeah, basically just so you guys can see all that. I don't remember what else I was gonna say.
Yeah, so
but I guess I could say that for everybody who made assumptions about us,
y'all fault.
Yeah,
it's y'all fault. We could have been happy, but you stopped talking to me
because of him. But yeah,
that's about it for me.
Yeah, that's it's the same thing for me. But I mean, I'm happy that y'all did that because I guess I like him or whatever.
Ooh. But it's been your boy Trey.
It's your girl Terry.
And so let me swear we out. I like that. So let me swear we out. Don't ask me what that means.